What's up guys, welcome back to Live Travel Asia, where we show you what it's like living and traveling in Asia. We are right now walking through SoHo, one of the most expensive areas in the world. We didn't cover it all correctly on our vlog, so now we are gonna do a walking vlog while we cover the other half and backtrack. It's not my fault, you know I had to walk away. First of all, on this escalator, which is conveniently created to help us navigate up the hills without having to expend too much energy. But you get a nice little view of everything down there. Since I am on the left-hand side, Mayu is pointing out I have to keep walking. So I'll do that, that way we can cover more grounds. But yeah, I mean, this isn't our first time here in Hong Kong, and it's not even the first time here in SoHo area, but last time we came, we didn't cover it as well as we thought. That way we got a bit confused. Even though we were looking at a map, we realized that we didn't get the main area. Oh man, and everything here is just new to us. This is our second time. We thought that we were in SoHo and we saw everything, but we missed the whole other section of it. So if you watch our main vlog on Hong Kong Island, you'll get to see the other half. This is gonna be us just walking through it. Alright, so I'm not gonna say anything, and I want you guys to listen. You guys hear that? Complete silence. I'm really, literally the loudest person here. Everyone is relatively very quiet. So, I know a lot of people talk about how Chinese are loud, etc., but that's not the case in Hong Kong. You should never associate Hong Kong or Singapore or any other kind of Chinese with mainland Chinese. It's a completely different culture out here. So that's something I wanted to point out, because I know a lot of my viewers might not be aware of that. They're not out here in Hong Kong, Singapore, Taiwan. I mean, I'm Korean, and I could tell you for a fact that Koreans are far louder on average than Hong Kong, Taiwanese, or even Singapore Chinese. Yeah, so this is actually where we sort of cut off. So this little walkway helps you go to the top. It took us a while to walk, but in our regular vlog, we actually walked from the Central Station, which is way over there, exit G, and walked all the way up. And this is the Jockey Club, the Culture and Arts History Heritage Center. We covered that, and then we walked down. But there is a whole other half of SoHo over on this area that we didn't get to see, and I want to check it out, being the completionist I am. And who knows the next time I'm gonna be here. So I want to make sure I cover this area, even if I don't get to see the other areas that I want to cover as well, which is mainly the Causeway Bay area. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. It's super picturesque here. And I would say the architecture is, it's very European. You could expect that, being that it was British influence. And they've kept pretty much all the architecture intact. They haven't really, torn it all down. But you do see slight hints of Chinese architecture here and there, which gives this area that distinct hipster feel. Oh my god. Super nice, guys. And obviously there's a ton of tourists here. I would say, I mean, right now it seems like sort of rush hour when people are going back home. So I see a lot of people in office clothes, etc. But during the daytime, most of the people here, you can see, were mainland Chinese, Korean, lots of Korean tourists, and generally other Asians that are here just being tourists. I think that's why they've created this escalator system to help the tourists sort of traverse the area and sightsee, which is pretty darn ingenious.
I mean, to be honest, it's like a 30-yard screener he's not going to do that very well.
Oh wow. Okay. But basically, Soho area, it seems like just alleys and alleys full of these sort of hipsterish restaurants. Look at that though. It still has a very distinct Hong Kong feel. It really looks like rundown places from the outside, but from what I understand, the insides look super nice. These homes are expensive, more expensive than your average apartment in, you know, Brooklyn, New York, where have you. It's some of the most expensive real estate out there. So these people have the money to decorate it. It's just that I don't think they have any incentive to like paint the outsides and such, you know? Wow, I sort of feel like I'm walking through like an Italian street or something. It has a very interesting feel. I did meet a girl in Korea that worked here as a financial analyst in Hong Kong. She said she was renting an apartment in Soho and she's been like saving money to buy a property here, but she was from mainland China, and my understanding is you have to sort of be like a resident here or something to get a discount, or it's just if you're a foreigner it's even more expensive and completely unaffordable to purchase a home in Soho. Oh my god, it's super nice everywhere here. But yeah, it was some ridiculous amount for such a small little apartment. Couldn't believe it. I think I lost contact with her because I used to message her on like one of the Asian applications, but I think she moved to LA. Last I heard, she was trying to move to LA and asking me about how to process fiancé visas and such like that. So I don't know, I haven't talked to her since. Wow. All the streets here are so picturesque, guys. If I wasn't doing this walking video, I would totally be doing motion time lapses, taking pictures. I mean, if I was like a wedding photographer or something like that, doing engagement shoots, this would be the spot. I actually only saw one engagement shoot today, which surprised me because I've been all around Asia and I've seen people do engagement shoots in streets and alleys that aren't half as decent or, you know, fantastic looking like this. I think these old buildings really add to the character and the landscape of Hong Kong. I like how they have laundry hanging out the windows. This is very characteristic of Hong Kong. Everywhere you go, you see them hang out laundry outside the windowsills. And you think that's not nice. I mean, if this was America, some kind of city regulation would have probably stopped that already. But you know, for me, that adds character to the city. To me, that's like a plus. I like seeing that. It's not like I want to see laundry, but just adds to like the grime, the authenticity of a city. It gives it life. Look at all this life, guys. I love it.
I was thinking like that.
Yeah, this is what you're thinking, Soho? This is definitely not the Soho that we saw last time. We were mainly in the main like fancy shopping areas, which we will walk through as well. So this is sort of the nice hipster-ish, you know, residential areas with nice little bars and areas to eat. Boutique clothing stores. That feels very boutique French because she has one of those headband things like in the, I think the girls used to wear that kind of stuff in the 70s, right? So it's all good. Again, guys, this is a bar area. I'm not gonna say anything. You guys can listen.
I want something like a good pot to make the tea. Actually, it's really cheap,
Oh yeah?
isn't it? Isn't it cheap? This pot?
I don't
But I
know.
want a glass one.
These are nice porcelain antique ones. I would rather use it for decoration, less for actually making tea. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try this again. I'm not gonna say anything. You hear that, guys? That is like, that is relative silence. Even if I did that like in like the bar areas in Korea, like let's say Itaewon, which has a very similar feel, you would hear like girls shouting and yelling like,
yeah.
"Ah, boy, yelling, blah, blah, blah," you know, but
Yeah.
here it's just very,
Maybe it hasn't started yet. Because
no, any time of day you'll
6:30.
hear it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, you know, this is another lesson, and you shouldn't generalize all types of Asians, not even all types of Chinese. That's something I try to keep a humble opinion about.
Yogi is hard time to climb up the hill.
Cute. Yeah. I have some people on my channels always generalizing about, oh, you're in Asia where it's like a cheap place. You come out here because it's cheap. And then, you know, you shouldn't say Asia. I mean, you can say that about Thailand, but Hong Kong is nothing like Thailand. Thailand is nothing like Korea, and Korea is nothing like Hong Kong. It is the most diverse place you could ever be. And that's why I'm out here, so I can experience diversity. And living in Thailand affords me an ability to see all this without having to work so hard to be able to travel. Guess what? A plane ticket out here is like almost minimal. I spent $150-ish for round trip tickets. Oh, this is the place that you saw, babe. Yeah, this is a very famous street because you can take selfies. Tom Dixon, London. Another thing I want to mention that Mayu was pointing out is that, and I noticed too. I'm a man, of course.
Here's
I noticed.
another
Ooh, look at this
graffiti.
graffiti. This one's cool. Oh man, there's so many picturesque places. I want to just sort of stop and take pictures right now. Look at that. Urban exploration right there. But all the prettiest girls are in sort of the more gentrified areas. We're mainly gonna hang around Mongkok and the really localish areas because we like it. But if you're just out here to people watch, or more honestly, lady watch, come out to Soho, guys. This is where all the girls are cute. Who knows? Actually, maybe the girls are cute elsewhere, but here they're just made up. They're gonna dress nicer, pay better attention to their makeup. Because they're all here to take selfies. Like this.
We just passed here.
Oh, we did? Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, we missed it though. We walked by this way, and I didn't even notice how picturesque that street is. Alright. Maybe we can circle back around and go down a different way. Wow, fancy liquor stores. This is a Hanu beef specialty area, so that's Korean beef. If anybody knows about it, it's really good beef. Some people prefer it even over Kobe, although Maya would say that that's... Oh my gosh, look at this. Did I not notice this? We walked down here, but... Yeah, let's walk down here, babe. That's the thing, guys. Sometimes when I walk the same path that I walked, but in reverse, it looks completely different. You get a completely different feel to it. You just see different sides. You're looking at different things. This is what I love doing. Oh man. What is this? I can smell that food. All sorts of mixture of foods. Chinese wok food, American steak. What is it? Lavache. Must be Italian. Wow, like every place is so picturesque, right? This is like the perfect time, guys. It's around 6 and 6:30. What the heck? I can't even say time correctly.
This is
It's
really
6:30.
This is really close the counter. This is sushi shop is totally closed. You don't even know what is inside.
It's a sushi shop that's completely closed.
Not completely closed,
Oh.
it's open. But they don't open for everyone, you know?
Oh, it's one of those exclusive ones.
It's funny.
Yeah, look at
Culture
that.
background.
I completely ignored it. I was like, oh, this store's probably closed or something, but...
It's open.
Oh, look, this is a nice little live jazz bar kind of joint. It's nice. Well, this is really picturesque. I like this. What do they make there? Whatever it is, I want to buy it.
We will fix it. I think the sewing machine.
Oh, yeah?
What? This is another picture.
Oh my god. This is so picturesque.
That is the corner the girls was taking the photos at the flower.
Oh, yeah.
Ajushi and Ajuma.
So over there, onto the left, it's Taichung Bakery. And that's what sort of had us deviate off our original route walking around Soho, because we wanted to get the egg tarts. And so far, it's gotten the highest score we've given for food out here. Just some simple egg tarts that are $1.30. Wow. I'm trying to cross, but I don't think we can cross, babe. So many cars. It's rush hour. But unlike Bangkok, the traffic actually sort of flows pretty fast out here.
I don't really see really heavy traffic here.
Oh my gosh, people just cross the road. I just noticed people cross the road with this kind of stuff. They just ran through it.
Yeah.
It's like playing Frogger. I need to do something. I can't be just sitting here and waiting for these taxis. I'll never
What do
do
you want
it.
to do? I don't know. What do you want to do?
Seriously.
You want to cross the street.
All right, here.
And
I'm
then
gonna
cross
cross.
the street.
All right, he knows what's up. He knows what's up. Okay. Oh my God, look at this. look backwards and boom. Ah, I can't. It doesn't look so good on camera. You gotta get the whole like width and the scale of it all. Just imagine seeing that and this and this and seeing all the way up there
Come here.
and all the way
Here's
down
better.
here at the same time, because that's what the human eye is sort of computing and piecing together.
This is better.
I'm overwhelmed. Oh,
I keep saying.
why are you saying that this is picturesque? There, it's there right there. I can't take a picture, but maybe I can get like a screenshot. Look at that. Perfect shot right there. Oh. I think I heard Japanese. Ooh, babe, I think she's Japanese. Huh. That lady's Japanese, huh?
What? I don't know. Oh, you a friendly one? Oh, you a friendly one.
No, she's like, wow.
You a friendly
Don't
one.
touch me. Don't bother me unless you got something to give me. I'm a fancy SoHo street cat. It doesn't have a collar. I guess even out here in Hong Kong, that although they're fancy, they still have give animals a lot of liberty. They don't take them out to the pound and kill them or anything. They just sort of let them live and let live, right? Here's Dumpling House. Wow. I like it. It's like such a juxtaposition of new and old, like this. Like they're selling canned pineapple.
What?
Seriously?
There's 3 cans. There's a 3 can. Oh my god, it's so cute.
Canned pineapples. That reminds me of another movie that I keep talking about, Chungking Express. I think it was, one of the actors that just kept eating canned pineapples. Wow, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, I want to make a time lapse right here. Wow, just the pink glow of butchers. Mayu. I've lost her now. Mayu, over here. Wow, the further we come down, the more epic the sight becomes. This is far more epic than San Francisco. Oh my god. Oh, and it keeps going down further that way too. Let's walk. I need to see more. But, you know, a city that a lot of people may compare to Hong Kong is Singapore, because it's also another very small city. It's not small as a city, but another small area that's densely, you know, compact. Mainly Chinese people there too. But, you know, I just... Honestly, I've been to Singapore and I was there for 1 day, right? And I saw all the main sites. Literally, you can just see all the main sites in a day. But I just don't get this kind of feeling like I did in Hong Kong from the first time I came here. First time I came here, we were here, what, 2-3 days, right, Maya? Not that long. But even in those 2-3 days, I knew I didn't even scratch the surface. This time, we took a week off. Still don't feel like I scratched the surface. It's so big and vast. There's every little crevice, every little corner, every little alley is just a sight to see. Oh man, there's just... I think what gives it this feel is, for me, and one of the reasons I also like Asia over, you know, living in California, is that it's not, there's a kind of roughness to Hong Kong. It's not refined, it's not as gentrified, whereas in Singapore everything is so clean, everything is so orderly, Hong Kong is relatively orderly. People are relatively polite. I think they're all relatively polite. But it is still full of activity, full of life. Everyone's moving fast. It seems like they aren't under so much pressure to conform as, relative to Singapore or life back in California, per se. It's just...
This is where we walk.
Yeah, we're back to square one.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's go over there to the central road and then walk down that area. So guys, we've made a big circle around this side. We basically start at the very end of this escalator walk. And we're gonna head all the way to the right where we actually started original SoHo walk. The other half we'll cover in our regular vlog. But yeah, it's hard to describe. There's life here. And that's what gives it a unique character that I want to come back to. Whereas the other place, if you guys have lived in Southern California, this is how I can describe it. Singapore is like Irvine. Everything is just so uniform. It's so predictable. It's not that it's not a great city, not a great place to live or whatever. There's many reasons one would want to live in Irvine. It's a great city. There's going to be tons of people who are going to say Irvine is the best city in the world. They created it like a utopia, but to me, it's just, it lacks experience. It lacks any kind of dynamicism. I don't know if that's a word, but it lacks something. It lacks an energy. Whereas Hong Kong, I'm sure these people are just as hardworking or, sometimes depressed or whatnot, but as a person that's just seeing it, I just really enjoy simply even walking around like this and seeing all the life activity, all the things that are happening around here. I mean, look at that. Even the lady is like handing out pamphlets. I mean, you don't really see that every day. It's just so unique. Mikey's gonna get some to drink. Babe, I'm gonna turn around to the right, okay?
Can I get grapefruit black tea?
Grapefruit black tea.
So that we are separating our duties, since I'm so focused on camera work, I have Mayu. Pretty much, she's in charge of all the buying and stuff because she's the one that wants to eat anyways. So she has my money, she records how much we spend, and we just cut our bill exactly in half at the end of the trip. I think it's quite ingenious, the system that we've come up with. It's solved a lot of issues. Ooh. Old Chinese medicine stuff. Wow. Alright guys, I also don't want to be talking too much crap on Singapore either. It might sound like it. I do want to say that my experience with Singapore is quite limited, so I do expect to go back there, and I already have a couple people lined up to show me around the real Singapore, the real local joints and such, so I'm sure my opinion of Singapore is going to change a bit. And I also don't even want to generalize even a city, because even within a city there's going to be some kind of dynamic difference, and the longer you live there you'll see it more. Alright, so I'm gonna walk down to the central area. Wow, look at that. So as soon as you get out of the main SoHo area, this is like the central area with the big buildings. It's just, guys, streets and streets of these skyscrapers. I mean, being from Orange County, LA area, I'm no stranger to skyscrapers, but the way they have it out here, it's just a whole new level. It's just a lot more modern, it feels like. There's more activity, unlike LA, where as soon as it hits night, people want to get the heck out of there, and they even consider it a dangerous place to be, like the main business districts. Here, I mean, people are shopping right after they get out of work. They're drinking in the back alleys. I think this is not just Hong Kong. It's a relatively Asian thing. So that's how it is in Korea too, if you go to Gangnam, for example. One of the other reasons I like the cities out here over the cities in the States, it's just really dead. After a certain time, everything just closes. Everyone's just home watching Netflix. Whereas here, you're meeting people, socializing, and having new experiences. Mayu's coming. What did you get, babe?
Grapefruit tea.
Grapefruit tea.
Grapefruit. I don't like it because it's sour
No, I like it.
and bitter.
Mayu really likes grapefruit though. Oh, it's super refreshing. Oh, by the way, guys, check out Gaspard at Mayu Instagram. She's been quite good at taking all these food pics with Gaspard. They're really cute. She likes them. All right, we gotta walk. Ooh, babe, I taste not only grapefruit but some kind of Chinese scent. What is that?
Black tea.
Like a tea, yeah, like some kind of jasmine tea or something.
This
mixed
is
with the
black
grapefruit. Black tea, okay. All right. God, babe, I don't see the. I swore last time I came to Soho, I saw a bunch of. Well, there are a bunch of shopping areas here, yeah, but like a lot more. I don't know. I'm so confused right now. Trying to recollect my memories from 2-3 years ago, and it's crazy. Everything is new. Even though I've been to the city before, this particular trip, everything just feels completely brand new. It's like I'm in a brand new city again. Oh my god. I really love doing this. Just walking around and looking at people and the life. I know some people just like the food part of it. And we like the food too, especially Mayu. So we came up with a new food rating system to help you guys, choose which foods you want to have if your time is more limited than us. But this is really why I travel. I travel to, I don't know, people watch, city watch, life watch. Just if you're in a city long enough and you walk around, and you're not just going to the main tourist sites like Disneyland or what have you, and taking selfies and shots, you start to feel the life of the city like a vibe, and you get what's different and similar to your experiences or what you understand about life. And I don't know, that's what's fascinating to me. And maybe if I was born in Asia, I would be so used to this and think it's all the same, but it's like I've been in America for most of my life, and to me, going to Fayetteville, North Carolina, as opposed to I don't know, Newport News, Virginia, two places I used to frequent for my army days, it felt relatively the same. And then like a city, it's all relatively the same. But here, everything just feels so different. And it's possible, in a decade or two, I might feel that it's all the same. Oh, look at this. Look at these little alleyways where they sell. I think we've walked through this area last time we came to Hong Kong, right? This I sort of remember. It's possible. I'm not saying that in a decade or so it's gonna be you know, just as fascinating for me. I'm already sort of getting used to the landscape of Bangkok. But because it's gonna happen a decade or 2 decades from now, shouldn't be a reason why you shouldn't travel or even live out here. You know, because it's a new experience. You don't even know what's gonna happen tomorrow. If it's gonna take a decade for you to, you know, finally get bored of something when you're already bored of your life already, that to me is 100% reason to get out and do something different. I know a lot of people say, oh, you're in Asia, you're gonna have to work just like you do back home. There's no difference, you're gonna be bored of your life. Well, 4 years and counting, you can see I'm so fascinated about life out here, you know? It's so different. I am almost certain even 20 years from now, I'll be like this. I'll be like a baby every time I go somewhere. Like, oh my gosh, everything is new. I'm so, like, I'm walking for the first time like this. So, hey, you know what? If I can get 20 years of this, that is reason enough for me to be working out here, grinding a living out here, because I'm experiencing something new. Oh my God, look at this, babe. There is something so epic about this site. People in front of you, left and right. I don't know, should I do a time lapse left to right or bottom to up? I mean, it's like, look at this, I could do this too. Look at that reveal, right? That could be like an intro. Like I could cover this and go, oh my God. I want to consider myself a videographer, a cinematographer, but you don't have to be that talented to have something look epic in Asia. Like, everything looks epic. The scale is so much bigger. So many people, like the buildings are bigger, so many lights. It's amazing. Huh?
Time lapse.
Oh, I want to do a time lapse here. Babe, let's circle around. And I'm gonna do a time lapse here for sure. Let's wrap up this walking vlog. I need to do a motion time lapse. Guys, another thing, as much as I like doing these walking videos, this is great. I like vlogging this style because it makes me sort of give you a raw feel of what I feel out here, etc. But lately I've been really into motion time lapse because it takes me at least 5 minutes to just set it up and just wait for it to take a bunch of pictures. And during those 5 minutes of silence, when I don't have to talk or anything, you really get to people watch and just take in the sights and smells and noises, and it's fascinating. I feel like I'm like the Mark Wines of street walking. Because you guys see me eat food and I'm not this excited when I'm eating food. It's just, this is fascinating to me. Oh my God, look at this, look at this. Look at this, oh, look at that. Cool, handsome man with his cute little girlfriend who's even taller than him.
Like someone else that I know.
Yeah, like me. Oh, that's so cute.
It's nice. This is nice side.
What?
This side is nice. I mean, this.
All right. If we wait here long enough, you're gonna see another epic side of people just moving. I will just set up time lapses here and see it. And it's amazing. Oh wow. This is definitely where all the cute girls are for sure. Alright guys, by the way, this is Queens Road Central. This is pretty much like the biggest, busiest street near here. Tons of buildings, office buildings, tons of rich business people who have tons of cute girlfriends, I guess. That's why you have all the cute girls here. So yeah, let me know what you think about the street walk. I am not gonna have a non-commentary section in this one. I'm sorry guys, although I do want to include it. It's because my time is limited in Hong Kong and I can only do so much. So
Whatever the case, please subscribe. No, please give us a comment and like our video clip, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
See you next week.
See you next week for more vlogs about living and traveling in Asia. Thanks again guys for checking out this video. If this is your first time, be sure to check out our channel for more vlogs released Saturdays and our longer discussion and walking videos released Wednesdays. I've color-coded our main vlogs with the black sidebars as opposed to our longer form discussion or walking videos with pink or no sidebars for your convenience. Be sure to also check out our Facebook and Instagram pages to keep up to date and communicate with us, and remember, we also have our second channel, Traveling Asia, that's dedicated to our international travels as well.